In this video, I'm going to talk about some really awesome things to you, which is related to your body language. All right. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about your handshakes, your eye contact, how do you exactly work on your walk. We're going to talk about your sitting, and we're going to talk about how being natural is extremely crucial. All right. So let's get started. Now, the first crucial thing in an interview is how you walk. Okay. So the moment you enter in, those 10 seconds are the seconds you're being judged maximum. All right. So it's extremely crucial that you walk in a straight, elegant, and confident manner. Your shoulders to be straight, your neck to be elongated. Post that, what typically happens in your body language is the interview mostly extends his hand for a handshake. In that case, you need to put your hand forward and do the handshake. Okay. If you remember earlier, we've mentioned that you are now going to initiate the handshake. We are waiting for the recruiters to initiate the handshake. Of course, we can initiate a greeting, but not the handshake. All right. So in terms of body language, you walk in, those 10 seconds are where you have to create maximum impact. And then you need to go ahead and give a good, confident handshake. Okay. Now, how do you do that? So your handshake needs to be extremely firm, because it shows your confidence. It should not be too long, it should not be too short, and it should definitely not be sweaty. All right. We've all experienced some kind of handshakes where people just hold the tip of our fingers, or they just hold this part of your hand and then just don't let go of your hand, right? So when I say this part, I mean the palm, where they just hold the palm tight and they just don't let go. Okay, so that's not the right way of doing a handshake. The best handshake is a web-to-web handshake where palm and palm are touching, all right? And it lasts just for 3 seconds. So by 3 seconds, I mean it should just be 2 to 3 pumps. That's it, okay? So let me just give you a brief demo. So your handshake needs to not be like this. It needs to be like this. It needs to go from your elbow, not from your shoulder, okay? So 1, 2, 3. This is incorrect. But 1, 2, 3. This is proper handshake. So ensure it's from your elbow, not from the shoulder, and 2 to 3 pumps only. All right. So that's a little on handshakes. My suggestion to you would be always carry handkerchiefs in case you have sweaty hands. Okay. You also get some pills in the market, Ayurveda pills, which can help you stop the sweaty feeling that you always have. Okay. So ensure handshakes are palm to palm, but at the same time, they are just for 2 to 3 seconds. Some people just hold and don't let go. Okay, they never let you go. Okay, so we don't want that kind of a handshake. So that's tip number 1, which is on handshake. The second tip on your body language is your eye contact. Now, eye contact is an extremely crucial element of body language. Ensure that when you give eye contact to the person, you're not staring inside their eyes, you're not looking inside their eyes. You're just focusing from the forehead to the nose region. Okay, so maybe at one particular time you're looking at their forehead, then maybe you're looking in the eyes, and maybe then you're looking at their nose region. All right. Also follow the 80-20 rule of eye contact, which is 80% of the times during your conversation look at the person while talking, and 20% of the times look away. Okay, so how do you do that? You just maybe look at the wall, or you look at the curtains, maybe you look at the door. All right. And then come back to the person and talk again. Okay, but understand, during the entire conversations, if your conversation is lasting for half an hour to 40 minutes, just 20% of the times you're going to look away, but 80% attention is there. Okay, so that's an eye contact. Let's talk about the third one, which is your walk. Okay, as mentioned earlier, 10 seconds are the pure seconds where you're going to be judged. So ensure your walk is confident, ensure your shoulders are straight, neck is elongated, and when you sit well. Okay, so we're going to talk about sitting now, which is your fourth tip. Okay, so when you sit, you need to be sitting straight. Lean forward to show that you're interested, because when you lean back, it shows that you're just laid back by nature and you're pretty lazy. Okay, so ensure that you lean forward, listen to what the interviewer is saying with all your attention, smile, proper eye contact. All right, ensure your arms are not crossed, your legs are not crossed. Okay, when I get into this and I'm talking, Okay, say I'm introducing myself with my hands folded like this, arms crossed. It gives a very closed signal. It tries to show that I am very resistant, I am being defensive, and I'm not keen on sharing all the information that I have. Okay, in some cases, depending on how your body language is, this cross can also show that you are hiding information. All right, so ensure your arms are always open and you're using good gestures while talking. Okay, ensure that you're not getting into any fidgeting mode. Okay, so maybe playing with your earrings, continuously touching your specs, or for that matter even touching your cheeks or your lips or your nose. We tend to do that. It's just a natural reflex, so we need to avoid that. We don't need to get fidgety. We don't need to keep touching ourselves, scratching, or biting our nails, playing with our sleeves, our rings, and other things. All right, I'm sure this distracts you while I'm doing it, right? Or if I'm playing with my sleeves, or if I'm continuously playing with my hair, it's going to disturb the person. All right, so ensure you don't fidget. Ensure that your hands are not going all the way while talking. Okay, these are exaggerated body language. We don't need to do that. We just need to give slight gestures. And the other times when we are not talking, you just need to keep your hands on the lap. All right, as much as possible, do not try to lean like this on the table. Do not keep any of your books or any material, your pen, on the table, because this table does not belong to us. We've just come for an interview. It still belongs to the recruiter. Okay, so ensure your bags or any other things are not there on the table. All right, the last tip that I have for you in this video is that just be natural, be you. It is okay to feel stressed. There's nothing wrong in being stressed. Okay, but understand that we need to portray healthy stress, because healthy stress shows that the job is extremely important to us. Okay, if you get into the nail biting and other things, that is negative stress. But if you're just a little nervous while talking, you're fumbling a bit, it's absolutely okay. All right, they are humans. They understand that you've come for an interview and this job means a lot to you, and hence you're a little nervous. All right, so those are my little tips for you on body language. Body language is extremely crucial in an interview, because what words come out of your mouth versus what actions you're showing, if they're not in congruence, they are not in sync, then the interviewer tends to believe your body language, because body language is something that is not under our control unless and until you're a seasoned person regularly practicing your body language, right? So if your body language and your words are not in sync, the recruiter is going to believe your body language. Okay, so ensure you work really well on your body language. Ensure that you subscribe to this channel, and ensure that you drop in your comments telling me if this video was useful for you, and please ensure that you tell me what other kind of videos would you like, so that you can ace your interview.